Welcome to this new video where we embark on a 3-day tour of Lisbon. Lisbon is a wonderful destination with a rich culture, beautiful architecture, and above all, a lot of charm. The perfect destination for a city trip. To start your adventure, you can take a ride on the streetcar line 28. Anyone visiting Lisbon will undoubtedly notice the yellow streetcars. They are the city's iconic streetscape, so a ride is absolutely a must. You can take the streetcar, for example, to explore Bairro Alto. Lisbon is built on 7 hills, so it's quite a climb if you want to sightsee the city. Unless you take a streetcar or go up by the so-called elevado. Elevado refers to the elevator or cable car. If you take the streetcar line 28, you'll be treated to a fun little tour of Lisbon. Stroll through Lisbon's main square. Praça de Comércio is Lisbon's most beautiful square and is located next to the Tagus River. Across the river you will find the door to Lisbon, the Arco da Rua Augusta. The Grand Arch leads to the commercial boulevard and the center of Lisbon and is a 5-minute walk from the Santa Justa elevator. The Santa Justa elevator is Lisbon's 45-meter high famous elevator built to connect 2 neighborhoods. When the elevator opened in 1902, it saved Lisbon residents an intensive uphill climb. Today, the elevator and the observation deck on top, where you can enjoy phenomenal views of the city, are among the popular attractions. The elevator opens at 7 a.m. and a ticket costs €5.30. In a little over a 15 minutes walk, you reach Alfama, considered by many to be the most beautiful part of Lisbon. It is a small maze of streets, colorful houses, many staircases, and perhaps the most beautiful architecture in the city. Stroll through the colorful and hilly streets of Alfama as the gentle sun shines through the lane. From this part of the city there are several options to go to Belém, a historic district in Lisbon. It is a former fishing village, best known for the many Portuguese sailors who began their expeditions there. Belém is therefore full of monuments that refer to the Golden Age explorations and have now been named cultural heritage. Today, this center has become one of Lisbon's most monumental and trendy neighborhoods. You will find, for example, the iconic Torre de Belém. From the Torre de Belém, you can stroll back along the boulevard, past the Electricity Museum toward the Alcantara dock. These docks and all the warehouses of the former port depot now house bars, trendy stores and restaurants. Perfect on a sunny evening. Especially around sunset from the promenade, you have an insane view of the Ponte de 25 de Abril. And yes, this bridge does indeed look just like the famous Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. LX Factory is an old factory site located under Ponte 25 de Abril. It is also called the creative hub of Lisbon. You will find restaurants, coffee shops and concept stores with local products, clothing, jewelry and interior design. LX Factory is located on the outskirts of the city, but is great to walk to if you like, or it's accessible by public transport or cab. For those who want to soak up an even more traditional culture, attending a fado show is recommended. Fado is traditional folk music that originated in Lisbon's poorer neighborhoods at the beginning of the 19th century. The music includes guitars, mandolins, and one fadista who sings poetic songs about the dark side of love, death, and grief. What should definitely not be missing from your visit to Lisbon is a pastéis de nata. You can find them almost on every street corner, but of course there is a difference in quality. You can assume they are homemade at the bakeries, but not necessarily at the supermarket. The authentic and secret recipe comes from the Pastéis de Belém bakery. So nice to eat one there too, and see if you taste the difference. On the second day of your city trip, you can plan a day trip to Sintra. Located out 30 kilometers from the city, it is listed as the cultural landscape of Sintra on the UNESCO World Heritage List. You will find ancient palaces, castles, gardens, forts, and viewpoints, all spread across a hilly landscape on the coast of Portugal. You can easily travel to Sintra by train from Lisbon's Rocio station. This takes about half an hour, and for a return ticket, you will spend €4.50. You can explore the area in several ways. The best option, if you want to see a lot in one day, is a tour-by-tour bus. Bus 434 is the most popular and stops at the train station, the city centre, Castelo dos Moros, and Palácio da Pena. A bus ticket works as a hop-on hop-off bus, so you can make your own schedule. It is also possible to explore this area by foot. A frequently chosen route is the Santa Maria Trail, which passes by the Moorish castle and the Palácio da Pena. This is a 1.8-kilometer route. To visit the various palaces, you have to pay entrance fees. There may be queues, so it is always convenient to pre-order tickets online, so you can skip these. If you spend a third day in Lisbon, you can visit Cascais. This is a small, charming, old fishing village, easily reached by train from Lisbon. Within 40 minutes, you'll be at the place where Lisbon's wealthy people spend their weekends in their vacation homes. Stroll through the narrow streets during the quiet early morning when the streets are still alive. Cascais is a collection of picturesque houses decorated with flowers. Another big advantage over Lisbon are the gentle beaches. Relax for a few hours on one of the many beaches in Cascais and cool off in the ocean. Literally, because the water on the Atlantic coast is very cold, so don't expect to be able to take a relaxing dip in the water. To get to Lisbon, there are many direct international flights available. From Lisbon Portugal Airport, you can take the subway, local bus or aerobus that will take you to the heart of the city in about half an hour. If you go by cab, it is even doable in 20 minutes if the traffic is a bit cooperative. If you want to explore Lisbon's surroundings, you can also rent a car.